Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel, Huub Hildenbrand Guitar Academia. Today we go on with a course on material out of the major key. So we take E major here as a key, and we explore the different possibilities and chords in that key, in that tonality. And there's also a PDF down in the description below. You should download this. Also has some more informations which I'm not. I don't. Yeah, I don't tell you everything here of this PDF. Also, it helps to support my channel, of course. So it would be great if you do that. All right, so in this course we go into the sound, into the world of the G sharp minor chord. So on the third degree in E major we find that chord. And in German, like Riemann theory, we say it's a tonika Gegenklang. That means like it's related to the tonic. In this case, a major third, the minor chord, a major third above the major chord, which is a tonic. I mean, the tonic major chord, and you go one major third away from that. So one major third above is this G sharp minor chord, and it's like the opposite thing as tonika. Parallele or relative chord of the tonic, which you find a minor third down the tonic. And these are really related chords because they have two notes in common with a tonic. All right, but this G sharp minor chord has also another function. I mean, in theory, it's also the parallel or relative in English of the dominant. So it also has two notes in common with the dominant. So on the fifth degree, you find B major or B dominant 7, and this B and D sharp, so the root and the third of that chord, is the same as the third and the fifth of G sharp minor. So these two chords are also really related. So it's sometimes you say this G sharp minor chord, the chord on the third degree in major, has like double function. So either it's tonic or it's dominant. Okay, it's actually a kind of a special chord in a way, because it has this in the key, in the tonality, it has the minor second. It's like the scale would be Phrygian. When you really stick to E major scale and you take this third degree, then you have the Phrygian scale. Which is kind of like in this Western harmony field. This chord is not really like a very stable chord in a way. So it's not really like a it's easily actually also seen, also in jazz actually, and seen as a kind of inversion of the tonic. So like an inversion of the tonic. So E major is a tonic chord, and then you invert that. You put G sharp in the bass. Then you have a kind of a bit similar sound, and very often this chord on the third degree is placed where you normally expect a tonic chord. So it's used instead of the tonic, and then of course later on going to the tonic. And it's of course a different sound than the tonic, but it's very connected also. So I would see this chord in a way as as a kind of either a kind of a weak tonic, yeah, like it's a minor sound, but it's really happening. It can really be used in this tonic context. So I would see and hear it as a kind of a weak tonic, minor tonic in a way, like a minor sound but a tonic function. Or another way of seeing that chord or hearing that chord is actually like a weak or soft dominant or secondary dominant going to the relative minor, to C sharp minor. That's when you're really in this diatonic material and you don't branch out too much, your ear is not really have all these different alterations and extensions of tonality. You're quite in the key in the diatonic material. Then you really then you really hear this chord functioning. That it actually really wants to go to the sixth chord, to the C sharp minor. Okay, I'll show you what I mean by playing that. And remember, we do this kind of more linear style here, so I do not play like harmonic structures too much, but I show them in a more linear way. Okay, let's get settled in E major. Now I go to G sharp minor. Yeah, you hear that? That now? Really very without using I mean, there is no kind of resistance. You feel it very easily just goes to this C sharp minor chord, to the sixth chord. Again, E major, B7, E major, G sharp minor. C sharp minor. Okay, so that's really like playing. I mean, only using like diatonic material. So. And also, you hear this tonic quality when I come from B dominant sevenths, kind of resolving to G sharp minor. So I play E major again. B dominant seventh. No. Yeah, now I play G sharp minor, and now I go to E major. So they are really connected in a way. Of course, if you really there's a change, and but but actually, if you I mean, if you just heard that, you feel that they are somehow in the same kind of territory, and also this G sharp minor chord. Just try it is actually also the same as E major 7 without the root. So what I just did actually, if I just play like that's E major, E major, but now I go to when I just do that, now I can D sharp, B, G sharp, and when I go to E, I just played actually E major 7. But when I do yeah, when I really go to this, to like, actually, yeah, I have to show that actually. That's I have to show like G sharp and D sharp. When I show G sharp and D sharp, this is actually my perfect fourth or my perfect fifth, which is really like confirming the G sharp as a root. And when I have that, it also kind of cancels out the E, yeah, because that's really my core pillars here in that chord. And by playing that, this E sounds more like a passing tone, or like a kind of a tension. Whereas when I play, when I also show the B here and go to that chord, that interval here, then before showing the B, then I hear, okay, that's E major, but I just, that immediately leads me away to G sharp minor. That's quite interesting how all these forces and intervals and gravitational powers, forces, how they work. Okay. So it's kind of very related, this chord, to the tonic, and it's also like a nice, very like kind of fluent, or like simple easy step going from G sharp minor Phrygian to take that as a kind of a weak dominant and going to the sixth chord to resolve that. So that's possible too. But of course, like G sharp minor or G sharp minor 7 is also like a very it's like a very strong sound, a resting sound in itself. So it can be it can be also like like this secondary tonic by using the secondary dominant D sharp 7, and also maybe it's related to the A sharp minor 7 flat 5. So that's that kind of the what's really typical, very often used in jazz to just go there. And also this A sharp minor 7 flat 5 also really easily is also very connected with the E major tonality, because it's actually just an A major 7 with a root raised, and then you can easily go to these. Yeah, so that's that's this idea of 2-5 thinking. But of course, when you play these chords here, and especially when you play on D sharp, like this harmonic minor fifth mode thing, sharp minor chord very, very strong. It almost become like a tonic function, tonic chord, and also because you show this A sharp here as a root and here as a fifth in that harmonic minor fifth mode dominant scale. Yeah, it completely cancels out the Phrygian quality, so you don't have an A anymore. Yeah, that's really like out. And so when you would improvise on that chord, maybe it's more logical, the ear really wants to have more like this Aeolian sound. So Phrygian, not Phrygian, but raise the second degree, and then you have Aeolian. And with that, actually, you kind of easily also can go back to B major. Yeah, suddenly you are in B major. So it's a bit tricky. I mean, I think the natural nice quality of this G sharp minor chord is actually this what we talked before, like this kind of weak dominant going to C sharp minor. This kind of E major 7 like tonic field that you uses G sharp minor in this more in this situation, and that you're in that room, more this tonic room, so to speak. And on the PDF there you also see the different arpeggios, which are nice to use for this G sharp minor Phrygian chord. But I think they're pretty clear, because we talked about this all the time. Also when we talked about E minor, I mean, these different arpeggios should be clear. Try them. Get the PDF, download it, and support the channel, and try out everything what's written on this page here. One more, just information here. It's I find interesting, but I'm not using that. But just to let you know. When we take this secondary dominant for G sharp minor, like D sharp 7, we can play altered there also. So we have like when we have this altered, actually it's just one note difference to the E major tonality. So we just make out of this G sharp, we just alter that to G. Or actually we have to say, because it's a major third of D sharp minor going to D sharp dominant 7, going to G sharp minor, this is actually like an F double sharp. That also wants to resolve up. If we call that G, so we actually alter the G sharp to G, this actually has more this, is more implied that it wants to go down, resolve down. And also, no, actually, that was, yeah, so. All right, so when we have this E major, yeah, we have just this one G sharp here, G sharp, and we do we can also say G, E major with a lowered major third becomes E melodic minor. And E melodic minor is the same scale as D sharp altered. Okay, so so in a way, this altered scale in this case is quite a natural scale, you can say, in this context, because normally, like, altered has a lot of tension, and you would never consider altered as be more natural as harmonic minor fifth mode, as a dominant scale resolving to a minor chord. Yeah, because an altered scale doesn't have the perfect fifth. Yeah, it's not stable. It's really like it has some like whole tone portion. Yeah, you have this. Yeah, just. Yeah, you just, when you play the scale, you just jump over the perfect fifth, so the most consonant interval possible, which really stabilize the root, the D sharp. You just skip it. So it has a lot of tension, but in this case, that's just what I wanted to note here. In this case, in that situation here, as a secondary dominant scale for resolving to the third degree, to the tonic Gegenklang, to the G sharp minor chord in E major. In this situation, this is actually like very connected and very natural to the key. So you don't branch out too much, just one note. That's it. All right. Yeah, I think that's it for this lesson. I'm not really, up until now, I'm not using this this chord too much when I'm in my music, but maybe I will use that more. Actually, I just found out that it's actually quite a cool sound, especially this vagueness in a way, the softness. It's like it's very subtle actually, and it opens doors in different directions, like to the tonic or to the tonic, to the relative of the tonic, and yeah. Maybe I just play a little bit, and then that's it for the lesson. Actually, I like this sound. And one thing I just did, and that's actually something what is really what is really near to do. Actually, it's like when you go to this G sharp minor chord and you have this A, the minor second. I mean, just this is already like a dominant. It has a kind of a dominant function. Also, when in the music of Johann Sebastian Bach, there's this also like really used to imply this kind of a dominant thing, to have a minor chord, but then also have this this minor second there. And when you do this, and when you're actually thinking about or hearing, yeah, now I wanna use this as a kind of a secondary dominant, going to the C sharp minor chord, to the tonic, to the relative of the tonic. Then it's good to first just do this plain Phrygian thing, but then show the leading tone to C sharp minor, because you want to lead to that chord, and then you have actually like a like not a Phrygian sound anymore, but a harmonic minor fifth mode sound. So they are also very, very close, just one note different. Yeah. So you have like Phrygian, all right. I hope you can get something out of this lesson, but of course of the whole conception here, this kind of what we are doing, how we are actually combining this more modal improvisation, more modal thinking with Western harmony, with thinking chords at the same time. If you like these lessons here on Guitar Academia, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell, then you get notifications, because every week there will be a new video here uploaded or published. And you can also donate. Just follow the link down in the description below. There you can come to my website, hupildenbrand.com, the Guitar Academia page there. There is a button where you can also donate, yeah, supporting my work, getting more involved in the whole process here. Would be really cool. Would we really appreciate that. Thanks very much, and thanks for watching. My name is Hupildenbrand.